I started 10 years ago, right? So I can tell what industry looked like 10 years ago, right? So I want to ask, how was it 20 years ago regarding website development, mobile apps development, and today the whole scene is changed, right? So what it was like and how you used to work, tell us about that a little bit.
It was only it was Web 2
Yeah.
website. It was only possibility to express your ideas
Hmm.
to make some business with websites.
Hmm.
There was not any social media, um, uh, just websites and.
Hello everyone, my name is Ali. I'm the CEO of Al-Burraq Technologies, and today we have another tech star with us, Dmitry Kotov. How are you today?
Hi Ali, nice to meet you here. Let's discuss.
Thank you so much for joining, and I'm very hopeful that we are gonna get a lot of learnings from you today.
I hope so. Thank you for inviting me.
Right, because you have an entrepreneurial experience, so I would like if you can give some of the summary of your career, so that we can connect and we can ask questions related to that. So tell me about that a little bit.
Well, I started 23 years ago with IT,
Right.
mostly with websites, and I organized my company,
Mm.
IT development, and what was interesting, it's technologies, and mostly of them uh, very very give me a lot of impression, give me a lot of things to do now. For sure, it's Web3 and AI, mostly AI now,
Right.
but it gives a lot of things to do, to think, and uh, it's um, it's my point of creation. It's technologies.
So that means you have seen a lot of evolution in the era of tech, and you have seen things growing in different directions, right?
Right, we can say like this. Yeah.
Right. So when you started, what, because I started 10 years ago, right? So I can tell what industry looked like 10 years ago, right? So I want to ask, how was it 20 years ago regarding website development, mobile apps development, and
Uh,
today the whole scene is changed, right? So what it
mhm.
was like and how you used to work, tell us about that a little bit.
It was only it was Web 2
Yeah.
website. It was only possibility to express your ideas
Hmm.
to make some business with websites.
Hmm.
There was not any social media, um, uh, just websites, and mostly about SEO, how to do marketing. It
Hmm.
was like
Hmm.
this. But after
And
that. Mhm.
if we talk about SEO as well, because I know that organic traffic was coming through SEO at that point of time, social media influence was not that much, right? If you talk about that, there were certain techniques at that point which got evolution later on as well. And now the game is changed. Now, if you are
Mhm.
going toward the SEO, it's gonna take years and years until you get the results in SEO, right?
Now it's too complicated, and
Yeah.
20 years ago it was like you if you made your own doorway. It's a technology when you where you do some one page, uh, and after that you will make a lot of pages coming from one page. It's so you will receive in this case the website with many pages. Each pages is simply optimized for search engines. For example, it's you can use only some fields like meta fields, like title, like and for H1, that was only some 3 4 fields that worked, but
Hmm.
After
Hmm.
after that, algorithm of search engine became more
Yes,
difficult,
then guess it.
more more intelligent.
Right, 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 right. And after that, there comes the era of social media, and now the era of ads is going on, right?
Absolutely.
Now you
Era
only get the traction through ads.
it's not only it's era of yeah, it's era of desires. So now you can just start to desire, to think
Right,
about something, start your research with some GPT version, and
right, right.
I believe you will receive not only answers, you will receive experts in this
Hmm.
field, you will receive goods
Hmm.
to proceed your your thought. It will work like this. It's main idea of my modern startup called Neuron.expert.
Hmm.
Now
Hmm. Hmm.
it's like expert network, but we will add this year also goods, uh, products, and more and other types of substance.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Let's talk about Neuron as well. Yeah, Neuron. Let's talk about Neuron as well. What are you doing in Neuron? Please explain me that in detail. I was trying to come toward Neuron later on, but because you have started it, so let's talk about that and let us know what you are doing in Neuron, and
Mhm.
please tell us very briefly that how it is going to change the dynamics.
Okay, okay. No, I'm founder and like it's my
Yeah.
concept, and I saw that it should it should be like new social media, like new expert social media,
Hmm. Hmm.
where how now how does it looks? Uh, you if you want to invite some specialist to your home to repair something, or it's some business services, you should go to Google. You should ask me found several pages, found some
Hmm.
contacts,
Hmm.
and many times do calls with with guys. Sometimes they do not answer. Sometimes they already busy. But now it will. We already got 3,000 experts from US and Canada in our
Hmm.
platform.
Hmm. Hmm.
And uh, just imagine how does it work in GPT, chat GPT. You ask some question, you will receive answer, and both and expert list who can help you with problem, who can solve your problem.
Right,
Um,
right, right.
after,
So,
after that, you goes from neuron reception
hmm,
to expert
hmm,
reception.
right,
Uh,
right.
okay, in this reception, it's not obligatory that the expert is right now here.
Hmm,
He
hmm,
is
hmm,
online, but every user, every expert got his own neuron, his own AI, trained with data of expertise, of background of expert, and so he can be like your digital avatar who can explain, he can give some details of services prices, and he can make an appointment with Calendly or with other services integrated by API.
that means it's kind of a marketplace for the experts, but it is driven through the desires, right?
It's I think will be a little bit difficult to remake, redone some existing platform like
Hmm,
LinkedIn or some others or Google
right.
to this idea, but this architecture of code allows to make it fast and receive very relevant answers, relevant experts for any task.
Which platforms you are trying to replace through Neuron? If I ask you specifically that how many platforms or which platform you're going to replace by Neuron?
No, I'm not. So I'm not. I do not like to replace something, but I think some experts, some people will appreciate this way how to solve their business problems, and it's not only business problems. It's regular some routine problems can solve too, like order of any goods
Hmm.
or any products to your fridge. It can be implemented into platform. Now we are working with integration to Shopify. It's
Hmm.
most the biggest platform for uh, uh, e-commerce. I think also it's possible to integrate with Instacart. Uh,
Right.
I- what I would like to do is just give this button to people, button named Desire, and that's
Hmm.
all. Just
That's
speak,
all.
just speak with UAI. UAI will
Right.
found some other AI possibilities to help you to solve any problem. And
Hmm.
between these parts is like a blockchain. So when UAI um, um, found some expert who can help you. They propose some deal rules. It will be in short terms.
Hmm.
Um, you should only sign it on blockchain, sign this transaction, as it's all. It does not matter. Will we send money with transaction or not? It's more about more about agreements.
Let's talk about machine learning and AI now, uh, because you have an in-depth background of ML and AI. So, what do you think? How this is going to change the future of work? Uh, right? If you
Cool.
can understand that, what things will be changed, what is going to be the future of work through AI and ML?
Everything changing, and last year,
Hmm.
2023, was like revolution of
Yeah,
thinking
I agree
uh,
with that.
because of LLM models, be- because generative AI comes with previous year and previous year adopted this technology to many people. It's many companies before understood that they should implement AI into business processes. But now it became for everybody. You don't need to implement in a high level of company. All workers on their seats can implement AI. It's what was different between previous era. And I think generative AI should be compared like people writing invited. It's, it's much more than just personal computers. What can I see? It's a revolution of senses. And it gives for civilizations such big possibility like writing was invented thousands years ago.
How is the future work going to change through AI and ML? So,
Mm-hmm.
the work we see right now, let's talk about tech, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of work related to websites, mobile applications development. Our whole team is doing websites and mobile application development from last 10 years, right? But I see that in the next coming 1 to 2 years, this work is going to end, right? So, do you think like that, or are you thinking something else, or you have any other opinion about that?
I think one button, desire, will help to solve many problems. You won't need difficult interfaces,
Hmm.
nothing.
Hmm.
Uh,
Right, right.
it was for human brain. It's more easy to understand with voice. It
Hmm.
was
Hmm.
eliminated with appearance of personal computers 60
Right,
years ago, 50 years ago, but now it became possible. So you just
right.
you will talk with your phone or with your.
Hmm. So basically, what you are saying is that whatever we are going to say, whatever we are going to desire, the platforms who are interpreting that and who are working in accordance to that, they will overtake the whole ecosystem, right?
I hope it will work like this, right?
Right, right, right. That makes a lot of sense.
I call it
And
Santa mode, but I have not time enough for previous Christmas, but for Christmas of 2024, I will give this button for people.
hmm,
Now,
hmm,
now it's mostly for expert, mostly for small businesses, medium businesses.
hmm, hmm, hmm,
Platform is not only expert network; it's also a platform for AI implementation into businesses. It's
hmm,
uh,
hmm,
assistance for business with avatars, with your own avatar. It works like outside without any API. So you can try how does it work. It's assistance.
I will for sure try this one. And
Uh,
we are going to collaborate on that as well. And because I can see there's a lot of collaboration opportunity between you and us,
mhm,
because the way you are working in machine learning and all, we are
mhm,
also working in LLM models and text based data. So
mhm.
I think there is a room of collaboration, and I'm very happy to do that if you're interested in that.
I'm happy to meet you. Okay, it's I finished with assistance, but it's also a big possibility to build content,
Yeah,
and
of course, of course.
it's also marketing platform. Why? I
Hmm,
can
hmm,
explain. Because if you are small business, you should attract some new clients.
hmm, hmm,
Clients are exist in social medias. And
hmm,
from one place, it's called Content Builder. You just ask two, three simple words like start prompt, and you receive several modalities of content for
hmm,
content marketing. First of all, it's article that you can send to like journalist, like
hmm,
some magazines.
hmm,
Second one, it's posts. We integrated with LinkedIn, YouTube, Telegram, and extra
hmm,
social medias. So you made content and you publish it the same time to all your to your to all your socials. And in December, we started to produce video from scenario made from this article. So now it's a full type of and SEO optimized articles for WordPress for beginning. So we made a plugin for WordPress. So from one place you send this content to different modalities of websites, social medias, etc.
Let's talk about Startup Village as well, in which you are teaching the businesses as well. So tell us about that Startup Village, and then tell us about the courses you're offering in there as well.
It's about creation module and the entrepreneur soul. Um, I think this particle of creation is is in us. Sorry, is in us, and we should develop this with possibility of. And Creaton Startup Village, it's my educational program. We will learn the people how to make startups. It doesn't matter do you got some idea in the entrance of this creaton or not. Doesn't matter you are expert in some field or not. Uh, but what we guarantee you will go out from us with business. You will found partners, you will found experts, you will found money, and you will go out with working with not working with MVP of this future business uh, concepted into smart contract, DAO smart contract. So we will produce DAOs with idea, and
Right,
it's
right.
a lot of interesting things will be there. It's
Hmm.
like forest of speaking trees. It's a new technology, so we will give soul to some object, to some nature. So you will, for
Yeah.
example, you will learn something from marketing tree, or you will go to test your knowledge to some table or some doesn't matter some fence.
Hmm.
So
So that means it's a platform which is enabling you to learn the business as well. And in the meanwhile, it is connecting you with the other experts, other partners,
right.
clients as well, right?
Right. Now it's a better version. I mean, this part that can help you to make events with Neuron.
Right,
But
right, right.
already we got
That is what I was going to say, that it is going to support Neuron as well.
yes, it will be supported with Neuron. It's based on Neuron.
Yeah.
Starting, you start
Hmm.
like expert in Neuron. You
Right.
you pass tests. How
Hmm.
we be helpful in with creaton with neuron. You enter to the
Hmm.
venue, and you receive your QR code. And many educational program will be made with AR, with
Makes sense.
avatars, and with trees well, that already told. Um,
Right, right, right. So that makes a lot of sense. Let's talk about remote work as well. Is your company remote right now?
Right. Yeah, mostly remote, but for sure, I would
Right.
like to see my best team here with me. It will be
Okay, okay.
more simple to create and build,
Hmm.
but
So,
now
what do you think works better, remote or on-site work? What do you think is better?
it depends. On depends
Okay.
on your habits. It depends
Hmm.
on habits of
So
your.
it depends from person to person. It varies, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I never insist no, that you should work only here. That's all.
Yeah.
There are some type of jobs that
Hmm.
you should be in a place. The presence is obligatory, but
Hmm.
it's not
Hmm.
about creation. Creation it's a very difficult material, and it's
Hmm.
you should got some freedom to
Yeah. Okay. 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 That makes a lot of sense. So, what do you think are the pros and cons of remote work?
sorry, I didn't
What
understand.
are the Yeah? What are the pros and cons of remote work? Benefits and the drawbacks of remote work.
It's lifestyle, climate. You shouldn't change it. For example, you
Hmm.
in subtropical. You like with climate. You can work to some northern company. It's
Hmm.
everybody happy. If you do your job good, well,
Okay, in the end, Dimitri, I would like you to give some advice to the aspiring entrepreneurs, and I'm sure you must have experienced a lot in your startup school as well. So please give some advice to the aspiring entrepreneurs so that they can avoid the mistakes we have done.
I think just create. Do not think too much. Just start.
Okay.
Start do it.
Okay.
It's here. It's at the front lobes of the brain.
Hmm. Hmm.
These parts stop you. You got some doubts. You
Hmm.
many analytics, but no, just do it. Just do it. Just try to create.
Okay.
You will get success, because does not matter if you will fall with this idea. You will obtain new experience. It will give you
Right.
much more possibilities in the future.
Hmm. 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 I would like to add one more thing in that. That's a very interesting and important advice that you should take the first step and you should start creating whatever you
Mhm.
think that you need to build. But I would like to add one thing in that. Uh, Once you start, you have to be very persistent as well. So you have to keep going, whatever the hardships are, whatever the ups and downs you face, just keep going. Things will be fine very soon if you are facing difficult times. Uh, so I hope the listeners who are going to listen this, they will understand what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, Dimitri, for your time. Yeah.
You are right, absolutely. You should be strong
Hmm.
and follow your idea, but at the same time, you can't be a
Yeah.
hostage of your previous ideas. If you change
Yeah.
your mind, you should stop and start other ideas.
Yeah. So we say that do not fall in love with the solution, fall in love with the problem. So that is what we used to say for these things, that you might have to change your way of doing things again and again in a company, in a startup. So do not fall in love with any solution you're going to work.
We already change
Yeah.
our concept many times,
Yeah,
starting
it
with
happens.
Spark,
It
with
happens in
Neuron.
the life of entrepreneurs, in the life of business people. It happens a lot of time.
Because of competitors, because of
Yeah.
rivals. If
Yeah.
your rival, if some big corporation already implement this
Mm.
idea, okay, you can um, insist that I'm the better, but it
Hmm.
doesn't
Hmm.
like this. That's why in the start you should get. Very waste concept to
Hmm.
cut some not actual parts of that.
Right. You're absolutely right in that. Thank you so much, Dimitri, for your time. And it was a very interesting conversation. And I hope the people will learn from it. For the people, thank you so much for listening to us. And we will keep bringing more tech stars to your screen. Keep watching.